Alright, so this video we're going to look at solving equations, linear equations with fractions. Alright, so I've got two problems here to work, so let's take a look at the first one. Well, the one thing to remember, whenever you're solving an equation with a fraction, get rid of the fractions. Okay, and the way that we do that is we look at all the denominators. So you can see here we've got 7 and 2, that's our denominators. So we get a common denominator and we multiply each term by the common denominator. So the common denominator of 7 and 2, that would be 14. So I've got 14 times 2x minus 14 times 2 over 7x equals 14 times 1/2 x plus 14 times 17 over 2. Alright, so now we just multiply everything. So 14 times 2, that's going to be 28x minus, and then here the 7 and the 14 cancel. We're left with a 1 and a 2 here. Okay, and so 2 times 2 is 4, so that's going to be 4x equals, and then here the 2 and the 14 cancel. We're left with 7, and so 7 times 1x, that's going to give us 7x. That should be an equal sign there, and then plus, and then here the 2 and the 14 cancel. I'm left with 7, so 17 times 7, that's going to give us 119. And now we solve for x. See, now we have just a simple equation to solve. And so this is going to give us 24x, 28 minus 4 is 24, equals 7x plus 119. And then we'll subtract 7x to both sides. And so that's going to leave us with 17x equals 119. And then we divide both sides by 17. And so that is going to be x equals, and let's see what we get here. X is equal to 7. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the next one. And by the way, I'll do some more of these. I'll put them in another video, and I'll do more equations with fractions in them, some different problems, so check those out. Don't know when they'll be up, but you can look for them. Alright, so let's look at this. We've got 5, 2, and 3. So we need a common denominator, and let's see, the common denominator would be well, looks like 30, doesn't it? Alright, so the common denominator is 30, so I'm going to multiply 30 to each term. So I've got 30 times 3x over 5 minus, and then 30 times x minus 3 over 2 equals, and then 30 times x plus 2 over 3. So I multiplied each term by the common denominator. So let's see what we've got. Let's see, the 5 and the 30 cancel. I'm left with a 6 here. So that's going to be 18x minus, and then here the 2 and the 30 cancel, and so I'll be left with 15, and so that's minus 15 times x minus 3 equals, and then here the 3 and the 30 cancel. I'm left with 10, And so I'm left with 10 times x plus 2. All right, so now to solve this, well, what do we have to do? We have to clear the parentheses, don't we? So we'll use the distributive property here. And so that's going to give us 18x minus 15x plus, and then negative 15 times negative 3, that's going to be 45, equals 10x, and then 10 times 2 plus 20. And then we'll combine like terms over here. See, we've got the two terms with the x in there, so that's going to be what? 3x plus 45 equals 10x plus 20. Now, everything that has an x in it has to come to one side of the equal sign, and everything that doesn't have an x has to go to the other side. All right. So, let's see. I'm going to bring it doesn't matter, I'm going to bring the 10x over here. So I'm going to subtract 10x to both sides. And then the 45 I need to bring over here. So I'm going to subtract 45 to both sides. And that leaves me with negative 7x equals negative 25. And then we will divide both sides by negative 7. And that leaves me with x equals 25 over 7. And that doesn't reduce any, so that's our answer. Alright, so I hope the video helped. Like I said, I'll post some more of these. Give me a like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.